Hello, hello. I'm cooking one of my favorite things right now. I'm about to bake some acorn squash. All I do is cut it in half, clean out the seeds. You can save the seeds and roast them, or you could throw them away. Drizzle some olive oil in it. I used to put cranberries and brown sugar, but now that I'm off of cranberries and brown sugar, I just do olive oil, salt and pepper. Then I'm gonna stuff these acorn squash with a real good sausage and some cauliflower rice that I'm making, and I don't know, maybe some peppers, and I don't know, whatever else hits my fancy. I haven't decided yet because I'm making this up as I go. Oh, I'm making here's my coconut. I'm making coconut cauliflower rice. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to stuff it with some coconut cauliflower rice and something else funky. I haven't decided yet. So I just want to show you how I cut my acorn squash. And this is kind of weird because the camera is at a weird angle because I don't have anybody to record for me. So I am going to try to do this the way I would normally do it, but I have to face towards the camera. So that's what's making this whole thing weird. But this is what I normally do. This is how I cut an acorn squash. I don't know how you cut it because these bad boys are like made for war. It's not easy to break down an acorn squash. So I have a little meat tenderizer. You probably should not use a meat tenderizer, but it looks like a hammer. So I'm going to use it for the function that it looks like, not what it is. I'm going to use this side, not this side. I have a knife, and I have an acorn squash, Exhibit A. So this is what I do. I put it here, and I kind of tap it just to score it and make this little, like, see right now, that'll hold. Because these things are wobbly, they're awkwardly shaped, they're very hard to cut. There are a bunch of challenges. So I do that, score it, make sure that knife is in there, hold the knife with my non-dominant hand, and then hit the hammer on the knife with my dominant hand. And then it just goes right through very nicely. So I actually didn't do this properly because there should be more sticking out on this side than there is on this side. So I'm going to hit this side a little bit, see if that'll work, just to get it through. But normally I would have had this more like this instead of like this. So I would have had more to hit over here. Let's see. I got another acorn squash. Let's see if I can get this one right. Because I think facing it toward the camera threw me off. So let's try this again. All right. All right. It's stuck in there. There you go. That's how it usually goes. The first one was a little bit weird. All right, and then you have all these wonderful, beautiful seeds that, like I said, you can either roast or you can throw away, depending on what kind of a food person you are. So I take a spoon and I just clean this out because this is going to be stuffed after I bake these things. So I bake them 350. I drizzle olive oil all around here. Bake them at 350 for, I don't know, however long it takes for this to get soft and edible. I eat all of this, not this. And then I stuff it with, something wonderful and funky. So I got a bunch of acorn squash. I usually eat either a half or a whole one. Well, not usually. I used to eat a half of a stuffed acorn squash as like a mid-morning snack. So this is going to be, I just cut up 4 acorn squash. So I have 8 halves. So this is going to be like dinner tonight for me and my boy. And then like mid-morning snack tomorrow for me. And maybe I'll freeze some so I don't have to eat them, for the next 3 or 4 meals in a row. But they'll already be baked. I like to bake them all at once. because if you're going to run your oven when it's like 5,000 degrees in Albuquerque, you might as well bake everything that you need to bake at once. Okie dokie, that's all I wanted to show you for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.